Hey guys, how's it going? Back here with another video. We're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, which is love. I remember I remember one time, this was before I started like my spiritual journey, but I guess my spiritual journey started. I was just looking for answers, and then I kind of fell in love with the idea of love, as that love was the answer. Like love was my purpose. I wanted to find out more about love. I even went to this event that my uncle threw, this gala, and then there was this part where he had people, a bunch of people go up front. He said, "Oh, raise your hand if you wanna, participate." So I raised my hand. I was like the last one. I almost didn't do it because I used to be really shy and I didn't want like attention. So I used to just never like say yes to things. And there was a lot of people I didn't want to go up there, even though I had given speech in front of a lot of people before. you know I would just normally say no to these things, but I raised my hands, and then everyone got a card, and then whatever was on that card, we were supposed to go out and spread whatever it is. We're going to spread that message about that. And what do you think my card was? It said love. So I thought, like, man, that's another message from the universe telling me to kind of focus on love. And till this day, I'm still focused on love. And love really is all that there is. Love is beautiful. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is, God is love. It's just, it's a subject that I can never get tired of. It's a subject that is part of you every day. Love. If you gotta love life, you gotta love people. You gotta love yourself. And when you do that, your world changes. Um, I know one thing with my life, like growing up, it was pretty tough. I was shy. I didn't really do much. I didn't really say much. I kind of just floated by. It was because of a lack of love. So I've been working on loving myself, and then of course, once you make that connection, that there's one consciousness, that everyone's connected, that we're essentially like the same, just living different experiences. You can see yourself in other people, and seriously, like the closer I get to people, I really do start seeing myself in them, which is really really powerful. Um, but so so then that helps when it comes to loving other people. But one thing that is hard when it comes to love, at least for me, probably for a lot of people as well, is loving the people that have been around the longest, the people that we have the most history with. Because I can meet somebody like on the street, at the park, or whatever, at a business gathering, whatever it is, and then I'll show mad love to them, mad respect, and I'll listen, and we'll have great conversation. But then you're I run into family and be like, I have all these old associations, all these neurons, all this history in my past that are still within me, that affect those relationships, and it can be a little bit harder to be love in those situations. And I tend to kind of like still react, you know, and that's when awareness comes into play. Practicing awareness allows you to actually see you acting in those situations. Because if you don't practice awareness, and you'll miss that you reacted to that, and then you'll miss the feeling that you get in your gut that tells you that you shouldn't have done that, that you shouldn't be acting that way, that is not the authentic you, that is the wounded you, reacting to that situation. It happens a lot with maybe family, with friends that you've known for a while, and I go through it a lot with my parents. So it's been a real eye opening, to see that, for me to be to love. I love so much. That's what I speak about all the time. But to notice that I haven't had that relationship with my own parents. So like, and I speak to a lot of people, and people all around the world are kind of struggling with the same thing, like that the family thing. It's tough. It's very stressful for a lot of people, and family doesn't have to be just like mother and son. It could also be cousins. It could also be spouses, like husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend. Having a tough time out there. when it comes to those relationships. And those relationships are like really the most important ones. Those ones are the ones where these people, the ones that have been around you, that spend the most time with you, are able, they reflect the most of you. They're gonna be more honest with you. So it can be a little painful to see what comes out, to see what comes back, to see how you are reacting. So you gotta remember, like, those situations, those moments are really the most important ones. These are the moments that are going to be the most challenging, but it'll be the most rewarding when you overcome these. If you can be loved in the moments where you used to react, you're going to love yourself for it. You're going to become a better person, and it just gets you ready more for the future to be loved. Because I believe once you really do become the full embodiment of love, you will be God. Like, you will, because you gotta look at God, like Jesus, and for instance, when he was on the cross, even though they were killing him and everything, he didn't hate the people that were killing him. And could you do that right now? Like, that's where I want to get to. Like, someone could be, saying the worst things about me, but I won't react. I won't take it personal. And I think that's like the ultimate goal. And I think that's like the embodiment of love, because love understands. Love is just, like I said, love is everything. I have a couple of videos on love on my channel. And, a lot of the things that I've learned about love, I actually learned from nature. Just by sitting out there and just looking at it, looking at the trees, looking at the water, looking at animals, for instance, and it's definitely a life changer. So let me know what you think about this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Let's talk about this. And then I will see you guys on the next one. Remember, keep spreading that love to yourself, to others, and to the people that need it most. And, whatever you do, whenever you love somebody, it always comes back. Whatever you give, you get back. So keep doing good things. It might sound selfish, but it's the best kind of selfish that there is. And, yep, see you guys on the next one.